We're in Pest now. This building was built at the turn of the 19th century, and it was deliberately designed to reflect an Eastern rather than a Western influence. Odin Lechner, the designer, wanted to celebrate the supposed origins and cultural heritage of the Magyars. Today it houses Art Nouveau, which of course was a new art as well. So we spent a couple of hours in there looking at lovely china and furniture, and it was a good visit. The street where we lived was much more down to earth and had an even newer art, graffiti. It was everywhere. But who's complaining when you have a tram stop right at your door? And this was the starting point for all our jaunts around the city. And it was free for seniors. We just had to carry our passport with us. Nobody asked about, we never inquired. The only time was when we were leaving. We had our suitcases and I was stopped at the metro. They have lots of guards at the metro, so that was the only time. Once we had wrenched open the graffiti-scarred iron door, we were into this lovely lobby. This was our front door. When we reached it, that set off the Alsatian next door, who used to bark like mad and frightened the life out of me, but we never saw him on the landing. Waiting for the tram on Sunday morning. Here it comes. This place with the unpronounceable name is where the large open-air thermal baths are, and the skating rink, and also Heroes Square. On Sunday it's very lively. It seems to be a very community-minded place. Maybe it's a heritage from the communist era, I don't know. But anyway, it looked like everybody and his wife and children were here on Sunday. Thermal ducts. Can you see the steam rising? The mosque was nearby the swimming pool. You know how the Muslims are not supposed to bathe in still water, it has to be running. But when they were away from the imams, they seemed to indulge anyway. But or with the swimming pool, they have water running into it, so perhaps they sort of kidded themselves on that everything was all right as long as they had water spurting out of the statuary. Back to Gothic splendour. I don't know who owned this originally. And back to Christianity. Round the corner for a little Glühwein. We were glad of it, we were frozen. And across the road to Heroes Square, and gaze at this wonderful classical building. So we're ending on a western note.